So in order to get these white edges and define the interior and the white glass, add the white edges to define the glass, we'll be using the PDF file we have for the facade from Revit, and we open it on Adobe Illustrator. So now when we are on Illustrator, this is the file. It comes in within lines and everything is in color. I will first select all, Control A, and rotate it, and I will also change it to landscape like that. So now I'm going to delete all the lines that I don't need very quickly. No need to fix anything in particular, just be very quick in the delete selection kind of thing. Again, if we didn't have the trees, we wouldn't have to do it, but that's alright. The next step is pretty simple. So what we'll do is we will get the magic wand. So any line that we don't like, we can delete it. Now is our part. I will get the magic wand and I will double click on it, and I will choose all these options. So I want all of the options on, and one click on the line which are the gray lines. It's the interior, which is very good. Now I have all the interior lines selected. I will change them to 0.25, and I will change the color to be again also black. No need for it to be gray. Okay, and I will change the opacity, which is important, to maybe around 50 for now. Let's explore how much this will be. Second thing I'll do is I'll click on the outside lines and the inline lines together, and I will change the uniform, the stroke style and width to the first one, the top one. Give it a few minutes. So now I have this type of effect. Checking again, maybe I'm going to make the width bigger, and after this is done, I noticed I didn't delete these trees. I'm just going to delete more trees. You can fix the lines that need to be fixed here and all, but for now, like, it's a very quick thing, so I'm not going to do this. Now I'm going to save it as Illustrator file. Alright, so I will keep it, I will call it lines, and I will save it as Illustrator file. What we'll do now on Photoshop, I'll go to my photo, I'm going to say open or place embedded, and I will bring my lines here. Click OK. So here they are. I'm going to expand them using, of course, the Shift key to make sure it stays uniform when I am scaling. And once you scale it and place it on its place, you double click on the lines and you click on color overlay, and I'm going to choose white and normal. So now you can see that I have successfully added the lines white and normal here. Transparency 100%, and that's what you get. If you find that this is too strong, or there are some elements that you didn't want to have, probably the line here should be continuous, probably the guy here has some lines you don't need, you simply double click on the line and you click OK, and then it will open it on Adobe Illustrator, because we've got it on Illustrator, and you'll be able to fix all of the things you don't want to have. So I'm going to delete this, probably this. Don't need to be like very picky. It's just like the things that you don't like. And I think the lines are so thick, so I'm going to select them and change the thickness again using the magic wand. Click X, and yes, I want to save it. Now if we go to Photoshop, we find that it's fixed that, it deleted the guy's lines, and it extended the line here automatically. So that's how useful it is to use the smart object thing, because it helps you to be more flexible about what you're doing. So if I double click on the lines again, it will open Illustrator again, and I will be able to delete all the lines that I think are too much or not necessary. And then I save it again. And when it is updated on Photoshop, it will actually take that line automatically from here. If I take a closer look, you can see that without the lines, the photo is a little bit not very strong when it's going to be printed, but when I add them, it looks more defined. You can of course play with the opacity if you find this too much, too strong, so it's totally up to you, and if you prefer it without it, it's totally fine. Of course, I'm just showing you an example here. So for the final session, I'll be showing you a couple editing tips, and I hope you stay here.